If you work in an office and use Excel regularly, these are some formulas that you will use almost every day. Many beginners know basic Excel but are not aware of formulas that can save a lot of time while working the data. In this video, I'll show you 5 Excel formulas that are very useful in office jobs. These formulas will help you analyze data faster, automate calculations, and improve your productivity. Let's start with first formula, XLOOKUP. This is one of the most powerful lookup formulas in Excel. Imagine you have a table with employee ID and employee name, and in another sheet, you only have the employee ID. Instead of manually searching for the name, you can use XLOOKUP to retrieve the information automatically. Let's check the formula. Equals XLOOKUP. So it's asking for lookup value, the value which you are looking for. In our example, it is the employee ID, comma, lookup array. So I'll go back to the previous page. Lookup array would be your employee ID because you are looking for an employee name based on the employee ID. So return array would be your employee name column, close a bracket, hit enter. So you got the employee name aligned with employee ID 107. So if you want the same formula to be applied for others, you can drag the formula and you will get all the employee names aligned with the company ID. So here Excel searches the value in A2, looks for it in column A, and returns the result from column B. In Office reports, lookup is often used to fetch information like product price, employee details, sales data, customer information, etc. Earlier, people used VLOOKUP, but XLOOKUP is more flexible because it can search in any direction. If you need more information on VLOOKUP and how it is different from XLOOKUP, I've created 2 videos on this and you can watch those in my YouTube channel. Let's move to the second formula, that is SUMIF. SUMIF allows you to add numbers based on a specific condition. Suppose you have sales data from different regions like East, West, North, and South. It is in the column B. And your supervisor or manager asks for a total sales only for East region. SUMIF can do that instantly. Let's try that. So I'm looking for the total sales in East region. Let's try that. Equals SUMIF. The range will be your column B, comma. And what is your criteria? So you're looking for the total sales in the East region. You will select the East, comma. And what is the sum range? What is your total sales? So here is the total sales. Close a bracket, hit enter. So this will be the total sales in the East region. So you can, instead of selecting the I4, which is a dedicated column, you can also try in another way. Equals SUMIF. You will select your range, comma, and you can type the East or whatever the requirement. Let's try it West now. Double quote, type West manually, but this should be in the double quotes, comma, and what is your sum range? Your total. Close the bracket, hit enter. So either way, you can get the data using the SUMIF formula. So this formula is commonly used in office reports when calculating sales by region, expenses by department, revenue by product category. SUMIF works with one condition, but if you need multiple conditions, Excel provides another formula called SUMIFs. For example, you can calculate sales for East region and laptop category. So this function is already covered in my channel. You can check out the videos. Third useful formula is COUNTIF. COUNTIF counts the number of cells that meet a specific condition. For example, suppose you have a list of orders from different regions. I'll take the same example. You have a region and you have a orders, units, unit cost, and total. If you want to know how many orders came from West region, you can use COUNTIF. So here we have the units and here we have a region. So we can use the formula COUNTIF. So now it asks for range. This is your range because you are looking for a counts of West region, comma, And what is your criteria? The same as earlier. Either you can type and take a reference from other cell, or you can directly type west with double quotes, close a bracket, hit enter. So total you have 6 west in this column. You can use this for other regions as well. Equals COUNTIF, range will be the same, comma, and you are looking for central. Ensure that your criteria will always be in the double quotes. Hit enter. So you have 24 counts of central. So Excel checks the column B and counts how many times the word west appears or word center appears. COUNTIF is useful for counting completed tasks, counting pending requests, counting how many employees belong to a department. In dashboards and summary reports, COUNTIF is frequently used to create quick statistics. The fourth formula is if, which is one of the most commonly used formulas in Excel. If formulas allows Excel to make decisions based on conditions. Suppose you want to categorize the sales performance, you can use the if function. Let's try it out. Equals if three conditions. First is logical test. So logical test would be your condition that you are inputting to if. So I'm trying to say if B2 is greater than 200. So what I'm trying to say is we have the column G with total sales. We have multiple ranges. So my condition would be if the sales is more than 200, the rep has achieved the target. If it is within 200, the rep did not achieve the target. So this is my logical test. So value if true, so it should again, so again it should be in the double quotes. Value if true. If the total sales is above 200, it should be true and achieved. So I'll mention a word achieved, comma. What if false? Not achieved. Close a double quotes, close a bracket, hit enter. So the first rep sold, the total sales of first rep is 199.05. So that is within 200 of target. So that is when it has been updated as not achieved. Drag the formula for the entire columns, and here you see achieved because the sales is above 200. That is how you can identify if the target is met or not. In office work, if formulas are used for performance evaluation, bonus calculations, status tracking, etc. If formulas can also be combined with other formulas to create more advanced logic. I'll be covering the advanced formulas in my coming videos. The fifth useful formula is CONCAT, which helps combine text from multiple cells. Suppose you have a first name in one column and last name in another column, and you want to combine this. And concat formula will help. Equals concat, select the first cell, comma, select the second cell, close the bracket, hit enter. Now you can see you got the full name, but there is a problem over here. So you have a first name continuing with a second name. You don't have a space in between. How to do that? So after the first name, you will add a double quotes, space, again double quotes, comma. So this gives an additional space between first name and last name. Hit enter. See, you have got it. Just drag the formula to the other cells and you will get first and last name available. So if in case instead of space you need slash, you can do that. I'll just remove the space. I'll update the slash. Enter. See, you got first name, slash, and last name. Drag the formula. So concat is commonly used for creating full names, generating email IDs, combining addresses, etc. Earlier, Excel used the concatenate function, but concat is newer version. Let's quickly recap the formulas we used in this video. XLOOKUP, find information from another table. SUMIF, add numbers based on a condition. COUNTIF, count values based on a condition. If, perform logical decisions. CONCAT, combine text from multiple cells. These are 5 Excel formulas that are widely used in office jobs. If you are learning Excel for work, practicing these formulas will make your task much easier. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe for more Excel tutorials.